Welcome to Post-Flight by Trading Wings, a series of short videos designed to educate you on the types of plays we teach in the all-new, multilingual First Flight Trading Room. The first trading room of its kind, teaching you to the penny how to enter and exit trades so you can earn your trading wings today. For more information, visit us at tradingwings.com. Hey traders, welcome to Post Flight. Today we're going to talk about symbol DFS, Discovery Financial. And as we discuss this play, and as you view more of our post-flight videos, I want you to keep something in mind, and that is the overall process that we use to take our plays. I want you to notice the consistency. Not necessarily that we always have winners and we consistently win 100% of the time. We are profitable. However, the way we take our plays is what everybody should really be focused on. And what I mean by that is, how do we develop the bias? Once we have the bias, how do we find an entry? Once we have our entry, how do we trail the play for the most amount of profits possible? And every single day on every single play, I discuss beforehand, how are we going to do that? What is the bias, what will be the entry, and what will be the trail, so that everybody in the room knows how to play along before anything happens. It's one of the things I pride myself on, is being able to give everybody enough time and understanding of what we're about to do before it happens. So today in the First Flight room, we talked about symbol DFS, and before the market opened, we spent a few minutes discussing why we like the play. In particular, it's because of the daily pattern today, the gap up that you see. We discussed how we would get into the play if it were to go up first, and we discussed how we would get into the play if it were to pull back first. After that, everybody knows how I trail my plays, and anybody that comes in new and has never been in the First Flight room before, I always take time to discuss how I plan on trailing each play that we take. Sometimes it's more of a loose trail, which we explain in detail. Other times it's time to become very tight and trail it very tight and not let the stock move around too much. Well, as you can see on our 2-minute chart today, DFS started the day by pulling back into our rising moving averages. And our first entry on DFS was right around here at 22.83. Now, we didn't get in on this first pop. This was too fast, and I told the people in the room, all of the traders, to wait 1 second. Let everybody chase that stock. We'll let it pull back, and we'll buy it as it pulls back. So our entry actually came just a couple minutes later as the first wave of excitement wore off on the entry. This allowed us to get a much tighter entry at 83 and give us the same stop as everyone else right there under 70. Now that we have formed our bias, which we did pre-market, and we found our entry on the 2-minute chart, which in this case happened pretty early in the morning, it was pretty quick. Now all that's left to do is to trail. And the way we trail is utilizing our 5-minute chart, and we do that after 10 o'clock every day, no matter what day it is, no matter what day of the month, week, or year, we trail the same way every time. So I started discussing to the members of the First Flight room how we were going to trail. And as the day progressed, we slowly walked our stop up little by little, always explaining why were we raising our stop. Why were we putting it at this new location? Right around 23.26, we decided to take off half of our profits because the stock had reached the prior highs of the morning. And the way I explain it in the room is, where was the last place the stock stopped going higher? And in this case, on the 5-minute chart, we can see that it was in that 23.26 to 23.36 area. And we decided to take off half of our profits. Utilizing our new trail method, our heightened trail, we were able to lock in a guaranteed winning play at this point. Well, through lunch there wasn't much excitement. Most of us got up and walked away, and we had our trail set at 23.17 at lunch. As you can see here, it only pulled back to 23.20. We were just able to stay in the play, and we were able to get that move back up to 23.50 as we came out of lunch. Our final trail came here at 2352 to 2356, depending on how you played it with us. And all in all, this play realized just a little over 4.5 times what you risked on it. So any trader who risked $100 would have had a return of close to $450. Now, every play that we take in the first flight room is set up to be that way. We don't take plays that only have the potential to pay us 1 or 2 times whatever we're risking. In this case, it turned out to be a very nice play. We got just about 4.5 times what we were risking, and I spent a lot of time this morning discussing why we wanted to play it long, where we would get in to play it long, and how we were trailing it and why. If you'd like to learn more information about this play, or any other plays that we take in the first flight room, you can visit tradingwings.com and sign up for a free 2-week trial and come trade with us. Talk to you guys soon.